Hey, Broker Tech Ventures, thanks for the opportunity. I'm going to be real fast, very limited amount of time to tell a story. This is me, Mike Libor. I was with AmTrust for 5 years. I was the Global Chief Marketing Officer for 3. I was the Head of Digital Innovation for 2. I left this past July to launch InsuranceGIG. InsuranceGIG is an API app store. People call it a microservice marketplace. Some people like to call it the Zapier of insurance. Here's why I launched it. Building technology at an insurance company is incredibly slow. Buying technology at a wholesale carrier, MGA, is incredibly slow. I'm sure if you ask any of your cohorts, people selling technology, the average sales cycle is months and months and months. I really wanted to try to figure out what is the friction, what is the problem, why does it take so long, and this is the solution that we came up with. On the marketplace, on the App Store, we are able to go out and get any provider, any person who has created any type of insurtech, whether it's data, whether it's processes and services. We have an API proxy layer where we can ingest anyone's API in a matter of minutes. It's here, it's listed on our site. They're able to list their post info, their response info, and it's all on one platform. Now that we have this API proxy layer where we have everybody's individual API services, we could actually now have different APIs start to talk to each other. We're creating a data normalization layer where data from different parties starts to mean the exact same thing. So here as an example, went into Relativity 6, showed you their post info and their response info, and it's here listed on the marketplace. The main kicker, one of the main things that we do is we've taken the pricing structure of insurance technology and turned it on its head. Rather than have any one of these companies charge $100,000 for a proof of concept or 6 digits for a long-term contracted enterprise SaaS solution, we have all of our creators, all of the sellers of technology. When they come to us, they get to list their own pricing, but it's transactional. It must be per event in the API runtime. It could be $1, it could be $1,000, it could be a percentage of bind. But the thing that we found that buyers want is they want to be able to have lower risk. They want to be able to try before they buy. So every single one of these vendors come to us. They list their superpowers specifically, not their whole stack, just individual APIs, and they give us a price of what they want just for that one service. So we have the transactional pricing. Once we have these individual APIs, what it allows us to do is I can now drag and drop and bundle into one specific workflow different vendors, which virtually would have been impossible to do prior to this type of structure. But I could take the OCR from Sensible, the classification from Relativity 6, and the quoting from Bold Penguin, drag them in this if this, then that type structure, and orchestrate multiple workflows from multiple vendors into one process in a matter of minutes. At a very high level, that's what we do. I hope you feel that this addresses how we solve the problem. We're in our early days. I launched this in July. We've signed contracts with Hawksoft, one of the largest agency management system. We have a signed contract with Vertafore. We are live with some very large brokerages like Heffernan, BTIS. We just went live with Appalachian, to list a couple of others. We have a really long queue of vendors who want to get onto our platform. And what we're finding is we have an incredibly high positive response rate from anybody we talk to that wants to work with us because we've made it super low risk. We don't want any long-term investment. We don't want any financial commitment. We don't want any exclusivity. If you can come to our platform as a buyer or a seller and recognize value, and you could do it transactionally, we are going to facilitate that. What we do is financially, the way we make money is we're a true marketplace between demand buyers and the sellers. When somebody buys a service through us, we actually collect the money from the buyer and we distribute 85% to the creator. Like I said, we're in our early days. We're spending our next 3-4 months just maniacally focused on our first 10 workflows across the spectrum. Some are payment related, some are data related, some are OCR related, and getting those live with our partners. From a team perspective, it's myself. I have Oded Turkaspa, who is leading our partnerships from Plank. We're interviewing a CTO from a top 3 carrier, and we have a pretty strong team of engineers that are overseas. Look forward to telling you more.